Hola Booktube, Emilio Suarez here, and I've been tagged. This is my sixth video, and I'm already tagged. I've already been tagged, so I'm getting famous. Anyway, I was tagged by Richardson Reads. The tag is the small Booktuber tag. You already read that in the title below. But I was tagged by Richardson Reads. I'm gonna link his video in the description. And I was looking for the original creator of the tag, and I found J.D. Archer. So I'm gonna link him down below also. Uh, it's only 6 questions, 7 questions, and they very similar to the Booktube newbie tag. But it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do it anyway because I like being tagged and because maybe I can talk a little bit more uh, and don't be too straight with the answers. Maybe with some of them. And there's a couple of questions that wasn't in the uh, Booktube newbie tag. So let's see what we can do about that. Okay. So first question is introduce yourself. I already did. I'm Emilio Suarez. You can call me Emilio or I don't know, the guy with the weird name. Uh, I'm from Puerto Rico, a little island in the Caribbean. I live in the metropolitan area of the island, but I'm original from the west side of the island. It's only 2 hours driving distance from the place where I live now to my home. Um, I know maybe for much, lots of you it's not that long, but for me it's 2 hours driving alone. It's can be a little bit, like too long. Uh, what else? I've been living in the metropolitan area for 18 years. So I was raised over there in the west side, and I studied. I made a bachelor's degree in arts and telecommunications and theater. I did a lot of plays in the university, and then I made a master's degree in screenwriting. So I'm a screenwriter and an actor. Uh, I'm not famous here, just so you know. And I haven't acted in a long time. I have written lots of short films, and I only have written one full-length film that haven't been made yet because I don't have the money to do it, and I can't find anybody so can produce the film. But it doesn't matter. It's already written, and it's every couple of years I read it, so to check if it's still like uh, I don't know, like has some kind of it can be still being made without much changes because of time. And what else? Yes, I have made a lot of short films. I love doing that. And the last short film I did was like 3 years ago. Still, it is in YouTube, I think. I'm not going to to post it yet. Just want to wait a little bit more so you kind of know me a little bit more. Maybe my kind of uh, thank you, airplane. My sense of humor, maybe. Uh, but I would love to share that with you in a future video. So you can watch it and judge me because of that. I still write, not so often. I have lots of screenplays written, but The people with whom I made the projects, they have to work, and I have to work also. I work in a store, and we have to survive. And you can't make a life here in Puerto Rico doing movies. I mean, you can, but you have to be very or lucky or just push the right buttons. And I still don't know what's the password, the correct password to do that. So maybe in the future, I don't know. What else? I like to read also. So if you want to know more, just ask me. Okay. Question number 2 is, how long have you been on Booktube? Well, I've been watching Booktube from like 2 to 3 years, and I really liked uh, watching people like talking about books and watching their collections. For some reason, I really love watching collection videos. I don't know why. Um, but the more I watch Booktube, the more I learn how Booktube works. So I was kind of intrigued, and I wanted to do the same thing because, well, I'm a creator, and I like to do things, and this is one of the best, cheapest way to give some kind of say something like whatever you think of and put it online and without spending a lot of money on paying actors and wardrobe and all of that. So it can keep me so way in practice, but I like to talk about books also. And now, uh, my first video was uploaded on January 24th, so I've been on Booktube less than 20 days. So I'm very, very new at this. I've made 5 videos, and this is my 6th video, so I'm just starting. Question number 3, it's, what type of videos do you make? Make everything. I mean, up to now I have made 2 tags. This is the second one. Uh, Friday Reads, uh, TBR, February TBR, discussion video about how and why do you watch Booktube, and I made something else that I don't know where to put it. Like, there was a book that I was reading, and I just made a video about the book I was reading and what do you think about it if you have read it. So I still don't know what kind of videos I um, I make. All of up till now, I think I can make any kind of video. So what kind of videos I like to make, I need a little more time for answering that. Next question, question number 4 is, what do you love about Booktube? I think I answered that question in my Booktube newbie tag. But what I like, I don't know, I like watching videos about books and discussion videos. I really, really enjoy the discussion videos on Booktube for some reason. Um, why? What do I love about Booktube? I love learning, and I said that already in, I think, in the discussion video. Yes, I said it in the discussion video. I really love to learn how people think and compare notes with myself. I usually uh, uh, thought in that way, but now I think in another way because I haven't, I, I didn't understand some things, or maybe I just said I still don't believe what you say. So probably I'm gonna make more discussion videos. Probably the discussion videos that I'm going to make are gonna create a big buzz or something. But I don't know. I'm not here to fight. I'm just here to talk about it and compare notes. I really like that aspect of comparing notes. Um, what types of books do you read? I read everything. Now, but let's be a little bit more specific. Let's find a little bit more of meat of that question. I read uh, more fiction than nonfiction. It's not because I don't like nonfiction. I really do like and love nonfiction. I really love the books that have to deal with writing. I there I have a lot, and there I have a lot of books that have to deal with writing. Because when I was studying screenwriting, I'm sorry, I wanted to learn the best I can, the fastest way I can. So I bought a lot of books and I read them all, and I really love them. Now, I like to read more fiction. I don't want to say that I like to read fiction more because it's not true. But I read more fiction because I'm a storyteller, and I like to see how the story develops and how's the narration, how the logistics of the story goes, why the author or the director or the screenwriter, if I'm watching a movie, make those choices and put those choices about the character in the story, and I really like that, and helps me kind of understand why I'm going to write what I'm writing and how I'm going to write it. So I read a little bit more fiction than nonfiction, but I like both. Um, I'm not a fan of long series, like series with 14 books or something like that. I liked more standalones. I really, really, really liked standalones more. I like a story that starts and ends, and that's it, and everything's supposed to be there. Um, but I have read like series. I'm more drawn to trilogies if I'm going to read more than one book about the same theme. But I have read like one of my the first series I read has 5 books, and there's space for writing another one. But I don't know if the writer is going to write another one, so I don't know. But I'm more of a fan of standalones. Next question is, what's your favorite video that you've made? My favorite video that I made was the discussion response of how and why do you watch Booktube. You can find it in my page, in my channel. That's been my favorite all until now. It's not my most view. My most view video is the Booktuber Tag because everybody's looking for new blood, and I really appreciate that, of course. But I liked the aspect of the discussions, so I kind of like it. I kind of like when people watch video that I made, even if I haven't made a lot of videos, only 6. But uh, I like when people watch videos that I made that don't show many books or don't show books at all, and they just listen to me talking. It sounds so selfish, but that's the idea. I mean, that's not the idea, but I guess you understand me. I hope you understand me, because it feels more like a conversation more than, hey, let me show you. I have this and I bought it and it was really, really cheap. But I watch any kind of video, so that's been my all of until now my favorite video that I have made. And the last question, it's only 7. It's tagged at least 4 small Booktuber channels, or every small channel you can think of. Okay, I just went through my subscriptions, and with small, I'm gonna do the same, almost the same thing that Richardson Reeds did. It was tagging everybody with less than 1,000 subscribers, because that's the deal with the small Booktuber tag. So I want to tag Books and Boons. I want to tag fictional, not fantasy. I want to tag JD Estrada writer. I want to tag Nega Nash. I want to tag PS I love that book. I want to tag Paul Reeds. I want to tag Sean the Book Maniac. I want to tag Xiaomi's Book Tales. I want to tag Indie Insomniac. I don't know if you make tags, and I don't remember you said that you don't like tags, but I mean, man, sue me. I just tag you. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. Uh, you can do that, and I'm very tempted to tag Steve Donahue, but man, you have more than 4,000 subscribers. But hey, I don't know. I'll tag you too, just so you can do it. Probably everybody knows the answers to all those questions. Uh, but it doesn't matter. Um, just answer them if you want to. Maybe you can elaborate a little bit more on these questions for one of those Sundays that you don't receive books. So, and that's it. That would be all. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you want to see my last video, the last video I did was the February TBR. You can link right here. And I'll see you later. So, gracias Booktube.